asked me to play that motherfucker.
Fucking T.I. versus 50 Cent. We've been waiting to talk about this for a little bit. So this is about to be a nice little conversation, man. So we got the Harrises versus 50 Cent. Now there's certain things that I don't like that I've seen from 50, which is the ducking. The ducking has been not my thing. You know what I'm saying? Because we grew up watching 50 do the opposite of this. You know what I'm saying? We grew up watching 50 go mixtape after mixtape, blog after blog, which when we go blog after blog, he's on brand. I say this to say that he's still on brand though. He's been doing this, but he also still gave us raps though. That's the thing that's missing. While he was doing this, he gave us raps, and that's what's missing from Blog
So
50 in
then, so it's
2010
not on
versus
brand
now.
then, right?
The
Then
on
it ain't
brand
on
part is
brand
the
though,
on
then, right?
brand part is the blogging. The blogging is on brand because I think people are missing the fact that he did this in 2010 with Rick Ross and them too. He blogged, but he just raps too. He raps still too. This one is just blogs, and that's it. Blogs and Chat GBT and AI. I'm not here for that. I'm not here for that.
Yeah, I don't like that. I don't like that shit. Ti doing exactly what he need to do, and he
Rap.
washing this nigga
Yeah.
and family. I'm sorry, Ti and company is whooping this nigga 50 ass, and
I'm
it
gonna
is what
say
it is.
I'm gonna say that Firebug shit's the best track out of it all.
Domani did cook that shit,
That
bro.
shit
The
was the
video
best
was
track
fire
out.
too.
I didn't, the video. I could have did without the video because here's my thing. If you would have dropped that video initially, it would have changed everything. But because we waited like what was it, a month after he dropped it or something like that, it just didn't hit the same. It was that point. I'm just like, okay,
I mean,
so
but
we
shit,
gotta move it
niggas
on.
gotta have, but and we would have waited for the video, then we would have had to wait a month later. Niggas would have been like, it's over and done with. You got to get your shit out there. You
Yeah,
got to
but
get
here's
your
my
shit out
thing.
there and
It
then
wasn't
follow
like
up with a
it wasn't,
video.
but that I think that video was AI though. You know what I'm saying? Like video was AI, so it's like if you
It was
waited a
AI
month,
edited, but he was definitely in a real neighborhood, but it was AI edited.
that's what I'm saying. So it's like
Niggas.
I feel like you could have did that a week after. I think it was just like it did because it doesn't hit the same. Like the song impacts way better than the video. The video just
I
is
don't
like
know.
okay,
I
because I pictured exactly
I
like
don't
when I
know.
when I listened to it, I was like, this is what he should be doing in a video if he made a video for this shit. So when I seen the video, it was just underwhelming for me because I'm like, this is what you could have did when you dropped the song. Because you could have just did everything in one shot kill. You could have dropped the song and the video at the same time. If you ask me.
But niggas might have had. I say, but niggas might have would have had to wait. You know, we in the microwave era, bro.
But what we would
If
be
niggas
waiting
would
for
have
if the
niggas,
audio already came out. I mean, sorry, if the video and the song comes out, it's one. It's a 2 for 1. So we ain't waiting for anything.
yeah, but you waiting to do the video. We
Yeah,
don't know how
but
long
I'm
it took to edit that shit. I've never did an AI edited video. I don't know how long
okay.
that shit take.
Yeah, me
And,
neither.
and AI, as faulty as it is, it might take a lot of prompts
Oh
and
yeah,
redos to
the shit
make
that
the
I've
shit
learned with
look
AI, yeah,
and
it
match.
don't, it ain't perfect. It ain't perfect.
Yeah,
You're right.
like it might take a lot of time. So I don't know how long that shit take. And I'm like, and if he would have waited till the video dropped, niggas been like, damn, bro, shit, we already over that shit now. What you doing?
Yeah.
What you putting the shit out now for?
See, but that's how
So
I
it's like,
felt when
shit,
I.
get the fucking song out there.
Well, no, I like that the song was out there, but I feel like if he would have just, once again, I think he had that in the tuck ready. I just think he waited. I feel like he just waited to do that. That's how I looked at it. I feel like
I
he
don't
just
think he
waited.
had it ready, bro.
You
It
don't
was
think
too
so?
relevant to the time. It was way too relevant to the time. Like what reason would if he had to have a 50 disc on Tuck? Nobody would have seen none of that shit coming. I don't feel like.
Yeah.
I feel like that. I feel like the Ti 50 shit was like not random if you know their history,
Right.
but random because it's 2026.
I feel like this. So it's funny you say that. So I feel like the disc came about because once again, right before that, the events that happened before was I think Ti did like a press run, right? Then it was like a couple of back and forths about the verses, and then 50 Bits basically said I'm not doing the verses. So what I think had happened, right, is that both these dudes are businessmen, right? So I think that 50 and Ti talked in the background behind the scenes. It was like, all right, I know I'm not doing this verses and shit, but let's make some money happen. Ti got an album coming out. Ti got to promote some shit. He's gonna put his music out there. He's got that. 50's got to promote his TV show because it's coincidental that he put the fucking disc in his TV show intro. So he's got that. So that's a business marketing move. And then for his sons, they go and bomb on him as well too. Now that brings more attention to their music and more attention to Ti's album. I think this was all a strategic beef. This wasn't like a real rap war.
I mean,
I think this was like all
I
stemming from the
mean, there's
verses.
there's precedent to say that if you know the Chameleonaire and 50 situation. I don't know if you heard of that.
Oh, Chameleon and
Chameleonaire had
50.
spoke on it. Yeah, Chameleonaire had spoke on it. 50 had said something sideways about Chameleonaire a long time ago.
Okay.
And Chameleonaire was like, I'm not even about to say shit back and left it alone. And he said he seen 50 somewhere
Oh, I
and
did see
50
that.
pulled him
I
to the
did see
side and
that.
was like,
It was like he
he
should have
was
took
like,
advantage
bro,
of
I
that
threw
and
you an
jumped on it.
alley oop.
Yes, yes, I did remember that. Okay.
Yeah.
Yes,
He
yes,
was
yes, yes,
so
yes.
there is precedent to 50 doing shit like that.
Uh-huh.
But
Mm-hmm.
I just don't know how far that would have. I don't know how true that is with him bringing in Tiny and talking about everything but Ti directly.
Because 50's a troll, right? And we know
But
50's
you would
in the
still
angle is
troll. But
troll.
when you still talk about the nigga that you got the little, that you trying to get, because
Uh,
that promotes Tiny. That don't really promote Ti from 50's
but my question is,
standpoint.
does Tiny have
People
a
going to
show
go see
or
who Ti. I
does
mean, who
Tiny have a
Tiny
show or
is.
anything going on? Does is that I don't know. Does Tiny have something on the side like a TV
I
show or
don't.
a
I
business
don't
deal
think
going on?
so.
Okay, so you right on that point. But he was bringing up Ti before the Tiny thing. I think the Tiny thing was just extra narrative to get. It might have went left, to be honest, with you, because now that you bring up the Tiny shit, I'm forgetting about the
But he
Tiny
don't.
shit.
But he don't never say Ti's name though.
I know,
And I don't think
I know.
50 has tagged Ti. Ti though is doing that. He's
Yeah,
tagging 50
he's
and
tagging
saying
50 and
Fifty's
shit like
name and
that.
shit.
Very true.
But 50 ain't doing that on the
See,
other.
but my
So
thing is with that, I
I
feel like
don't
because
know.
50, but 50's playing into I'm the algorithm, so I don't need to mention your name. I'm already in the algorithm, so I can just say I can just do my post, and since I'm the algorithm,
But is
they
he
can see
though?
it.
Is he though?
No,
Because let me
no,
ask you
that's
this.
he's just pushing it.
Let
He's
me
just
ask
pushing
you
it. I
this.
don't think so.
If Ti and 50 drop a new album same day, who's selling more?
50,
No, hell no,
yeah, yeah,
not at all.
I think so.
See, here's the problem with that. Here's what people aren't like. Look, Ti just his single just went gold. Ti been on a press run
Okay, so
pressing
if
this
you're going as
album.
far as about the strategy of what Ti's done, yes, Ti's gonna sell more because he's promoted better and more for it. You're going based off of that, yes. But
Yeah.
if you're
So
going
then
if you
how was he the because the
so
algorithm don't need the promo though, right? So then if 50 the
But
algorithm,
Ti's
then it
been
wouldn't
doing
matter.
nothing but a promo though. Cause think about it, Ti went on William Wallow and was like, something about, and this is what started. He said basically, fuck 50, I'm good on 50. Then he dropped. I think what was that song? The banging single, not a diss, but the banging single. They don't know it something like that. He dropped that before or after, I can't remember. But then after that,
It was before.
so it was
It was
before.
way before
Yeah, it
that
was way
shit.
before. Exactly. Boom.
He was pushing that shit like
So
a
he
month and a
pushed
half
that, and
before
that
that.
song was banging. Then it kind of died down for a little bit, and it went back to 50 in the verses. And then with 50 in the
It
verses,
didn't die down.
no, I'm saying like not the song, but like it just the traction and the talking about it died down. Like the song was out, and then we just moved on, but people still like the song, and people were making their TikToks and all of that. So the traction of the song initially just stopped from there, and it just built from that. Now we're waiting for the album. Then William Wallow or Gillian Wallow, they had that conversation, and then that's when he dropped the disc like 3 days later. And then that's when this whole trickle effect happened. Because the disc came after T.I. said basically, fuck 50, I don't fuck with 50, whatever, whatever. Because that was like the end of like this versus conversation.
Yeah, but that was after 50 posted. Nah, Ti didn't didn't drop no
that was after
music
50
until
just said,
50
that was basically when 50 was just like, I ain't
post.
battling you. There was no Tiny post yet. It was just, I ain't battling you.
Yeah, he did. Yeah, Ti didn't say shit on record on wax 250 until after Ti. I
After
mean
T.I.
50
posted,
posted
after
Tiny.
posted Tiny, yes.
So yeah, that's what I'm saying. Like it.
But he posted
I don't
Tiny
know,
because
man.
everybody else posted Tiny. But you know what's funny is that Instagram part, it kind of gets dicey because I'm like, I didn't keep up with everything because I'm like, once again, I'm here for the music and shit. So I'm looking at
I
that
was
part.
watching that shit. I was watching it so I would know when niggas was dropping songs. That's why I was because I know niggas like to throw their little teasers on IG
Instagram,
first before
exactly.
anywhere else.
Exactly.
So I'm like, if they drop the teasers up there, then I know I can look out for it to be able to
See,
react
I
to
was
that
already
motherfucker. So
peeping.
that's
I
the
was
only
like,
reason
once
why.
50 didn't even reply back to Fab and them, I wasn't really checking for 50 to tease me with music like that. I was like,
But he
it was
did
just
though. We
later
just didn't know
on,
it. He
3
did
months,
reply. He, huh?
the more tricks, no more tries. Niggas is pussy, I can see it in
Yeah.
your eyes. He said, fuck you, but it took a visual for niggas to understand that though. It took the AI visual for niggas to
Yeah,
understand
you
that.
know what's crazy? You know what's crazy is we just really wasn't paying attention because he said Jim Jones' name in the ad lib on that song. and nobody caught it.
In the
When he was like
in the
snitching,
original.
yes, he did. He said, Jimmy. He said it in the back, and nobody caught it.
I definitely didn't catch that shit then.
Nobody caught
it. I listened
I
to
didn't
that.
either. I went back and listened to it, and I was like, wow.
Oh.
I just wasn't paying no fucking attention.
Oh, okay. Yeah, I definitely didn't catch that. I wasn't paying no mind to that. None.
He was on his Jay-Z shit, on his super subliminal shit.
And that's and you know, I'm glad that you said that because that's where I think 50's playing right now. 50's playing I'm on my Jay-Z level shit. And niggas ain't gotta come.
I don't think he should do that.
No, I don't, and that's what I disagree with the strategy at all, the entire way. You not Jay, nigga. You ain't Hove.
Because nigga, you can't spend your whole life dissing fucking Jay-Z for how Jay-Z act, calling him a cool punk, and then you turn around and act like a cool punk.
Or I'll give you one better.
Yeah.
You used to be from Mossy, nigga, but now you's a past the Great Poupon ass nigga. Remember when he said that on that diss with BDC Gold?
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Because now you're the Great Poupon ass nigga. 50 acting like the Great Poupon ass nigga right now. Straight up and down. You know what I'm saying? I ain't feeling the ducking at all, especially coming from a guy that I'm like, you from the shady aftermath camp, my nigga. You can't be doing this shit. You can't be doing this shit, bro.
Yeah.
I don't respect that. Like, I respect it, but I don't respect it. Because I'm like, I see what you're doing in the angles, but I'm just like, nigga, you rap, though. You was the bully. Now this feels like you with a bullies get bullied situation right now. This is what it's feeling like.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. 50 out here getting, I mean... And then you know what? I honestly would have. I'm surprised that Uncle Murder or Yayo ain't jumped in.